tap on the spike. Leaf is already in such a forward position. As soon as the smoke goes down, a couple of kills are exchanged in favor of Cloud9 though. And it's only getting better.
Can't use that yet.
That's falling off there.
Planted.
That was such a good call. Twice there, you went for contact. Recall the fact that they walked through that orb, or that smoke, at the beginning of the round together there. Zelsis and Rooney. Next two maps where things went bad. This is what I'm talking about. Both Zelsis and Rooney, they're walking through at the same time. It's very, very nicely handled. This secondary push too, where they trailblazer all the way up. They push him into spawn behind the smoke, so he can't confirm the information, is so key from Cloud9. And again, super well played.
They still have to wait for this utility before they can make a move forward. And Rooney and Jake are there to greet on the other side. Falls down to a 1v2. Rooney's so weak. Zelsis isn't much better off. This is winnable. Mazzino just has to make a play here, and it's got to be fast. That's a play. Another one right beneath them. They're wrapping right around each other, but he turns around at just the wrong time. You're right. There was just not enough left on the clock to pull that off.
Still, we're not planning. They allowed the rotation to come all the way through, and it's because of things like this. They're really trying to eat into these retakes before they can strike.
Yeah.
And that's not a strategy that's going to be consistent as time goes on, because Leviatán will keep their guns out, will not get ready for the retake until
to the site, while Leaf takes plenty of space back behind him. Note, he has ult here. Jake has his ult too. But they're so close to each other. Rooney's in such a good spot, but it's gone 1-for-1, leaving Leaf in a 1v3, and he cannot convert.
While spraying safely, but you've got to love that little trap there. At least the way that Taco's able to pounce off that Prowler's information. And remember, Taco had slow starts in the past. Today, absolutely not. Will eventually have to fall back, but they're going through dry.
And Taco's the one who gets a kill. He ults. He's going to spot another, and he cleans him up. Rooney's down.
It keeps Jake isolated right now. Can they actually use this time to take him down?
I wasn't sure if they knew where he was, but the swing out from Taco confirms the suspicions, but the kills get traded back and forth, leaving Zelsis alone. A 1v3, a rifle in the hands of Najver too. Zelsis has to make a play. He's got to isolate this 1v1, and he got what he wanted, but it was still too much.
Ace. Can he find that form again in LCQ? And you can tell, I mean, they went for a denial on the A side. And that's not necessarily even because they're really expecting Cloud9 to go for some crazy thing, but they do, you know, prevent that so that their secondary follow-up can be good. And that's now twice where they've had such a good plan for Taco's ult.
Stay alive and does.
They actually miscommunicated where they wanted to throw that seized nade. That could have caught the pillar there, but both the utils went in different spots.
Look at how close they are up. The sky flash is so high, and they all swing out at the same time, but it's tit for tat. A 3v2 now in favor of Cloud9. Zelsis weak. Shy on the swing, the first shot not landing. Second one doesn't either. Meanwhile, Najver not missing. He tried making outrageous play, and he got dangerously close.
Could have caused an explosion backstage of rage. Right now, though, Leviatán needed that.
He wanted to go. May have been for the best that he didn't fit. But the second time through, the spam cleans him up. The thing is, the spike is still not out. Zelsis has done a good job to delay because the members of Cloud9 are already here.
This orb is falling. King's in a weird position. Leaf is out backside.
They've already got two. Leviatán have. They're going to get them all. They do. A great response from Leviatán at just the right time.
Leviatán uses really good misdirection. And they hold on strongly. Look at this position from King. This is what I was saying. It's precarious, sure, but it's also a nasty off angle. You never expect somebody right behind the smoke there on that box.
No idea Jake is here. Do they consider it? How patient is Jake? He swings out at the right time. Cleans up two, expecting a third. Shy is just so weak, but he doesn't have time to really think this one through. He's got to swing out and challenge, take the fight. Mazzino did not help him. Seppa gets them both.
Beautiful stuff. This moment right here, Zappa getting in this position with Jake is something that I highly commend. The fact that he's able to do that within the 3 seconds away from being deafened up there.
Dude, this is what I'm talking about, man. King is just so bold.
It's been a quiet game from him up to this point, but as a Leviatán player,
I'd still commit to this. He just got his ult off of that orb, and he says one satchel, and there it is. That's the go, and it's traded 1-for-1. A commitment of the ult to get back sight, but Zelsis is still alive. The utility is still at play here. it's still going to be really difficult to get through this.
With this KJ ult too, they're gonna have to push it. There's only one player right now. The flash coming in from Zalsis.
Oh, so good!